Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to use and customize my patterns. The first pattern we have here is this leopard pattern. All my patterns, or most of my patterns, come in two layers. One's the pattern and one's the background. So you'll just drag off the pattern section and you'll be able to reveal the background. So what we'll do is we'll change the color of the actual pattern first. Since that's the most tricky. So you click on it. You can go up to this dial here that says Recolor Artwork. In the 2021 version, this window will pop up, but later versions, this window will pop up, which is the one we want to get to. So come in here, make sure this arrow is clicked on. And all the colors within that pattern will pop up here. So this is the current color, and then you'll click on, double click on this swatch here. And this is where you can change the color of this orange. So you can come in here and drag it to any color you want. Let's just, for exaggeration, turn it to this pink purple color. Hit OK, and it will change it for you. Same thing with the black. Pick a crazy color, it is blue, and you can see how that changes both the colors. Once you're done, hit OK, and it will keep it those colors that you want. So, and then you can come in here and change the background. It's pretty easy to do. OK, and then you can realign them using the align tools here, just like that. So that's how you change the color. The next thing we're going to do is show you how to change the arrangement of the overall pattern. Right now I have these two colors grouped, so what we'll do is we'll click on this orange color, since the oranges are all grouped together and all the blacks are grouped together. So we'll just make sure that they're not grouped. So you click on the color, right click and hit ungroup. So now they're ungrouped, and we'll do the same thing for the black. Click on the black, ungroup. And now you can see everything is not grouped together. So then what you'll do is you'll select this whole section, go up to Object, Pattern, and then Make. Hit OK, and now we can play with the arrangement. So I'll highlight this section here. Let's say we want to move it. You can see these other areas in the pattern will move around. So that way you can customize the arrangement a little bit. If you want to rotate it, fill in some other spots, you can hit hold Option on your keyboard and drag, and you can fill in some other spots if you would like. And then you can also customize the layout, so, or the tile type. So right now I have it set as a grid. Let's do the brick, and that will stagger it, and then you can rearrange and then change the width spacing so that they're closer together, just like that. And then we'll change the height, bring that in. I'm just using the arrow keys on my keyboard. And we have some areas we can fill in. And you can play around and customize the arrangement. So, and then once you're done, you can name it whatever you want in here, and then hit done. And it will save it in your swatches panel over here. So you can then make any shape you would like. And then click on pattern, and it will fill it in. You can also click on this, hit I on your keyboard, and since this pattern is already made into a pattern, repeat, you can hit the eyedropper tool, click on it, and it will fill it in, just like that. And then you can pair it with any background color. And that's how you change the arrangement. The next thing we're going to do is show you how to move and rotate and scale the pattern within a shape. So right now, this pattern is already repeated. I'll click on it, go up to Object, Transform, and then we have some options here. So let's go to Scale first. And make sure you deselect this Transform Objects. So right now it's repeated at 15%, which is really small. So let's go to 100, type that in, hit Enter, and that will scale it. Let's go back here and make it even bigger. And I'm just going to use the arrow keys on my keyboard to make this bigger or smaller. And then once you're done, let's go to 150, type this in, and just like that, it's filled in with a larger scale. Now let's go up here and let's play with the rotation. And let's use the arrow keys, and you can rotate this whichever way you want with inside this shape. Hit OK, and you can do that for several different transform options. So you can move it around. Let's show you how to do that real quick. So you can do horizontal, so you can see it slightly moving to the right, or you can do vertical, and it's slightly moving down, and you can type in your own values as well. And once you're done, hit OK, and that's how you can transform the pattern within a shape. Next, I'll show you this plaid pattern. It's a little bit different. Right now it's a complete swatch, so if I repeat it, it lines up perfectly. And I'll just show you how to repeat this really fast. So select the whole section, hit Object, Pattern, Make. And instead of trying to align it perfectly in this section with the width and the height, you can click on this Size to Art tile. It'll line everything up to the edges automatically. Okay, so now moving on to texture patterns, I'll show you how to change the color first. So the first thing you want to do is make a square shape on top of the pattern. Just like this, and we'll pick a color. Now we'll go up into pick the blending modes, and what you need to do is go to Window, Transparency, and then this is a list of all the type of blending modes, so you'll just click and try each one of these until you get the one that you're looking for. So we'll try Multiply and Overlay, and you'll get different effects with each one. So Multiply is the most common. That will look good. Okay, and then sometimes you'll get a pattern that's already naturally colored like this, and we'll need to turn it to grayscale in order to get to match the color that we overlay on it more accurately. So what you need to do is turn it to grayscale. We'll go to Edit, Edit Colors, and Convert to Grayscale. Then I'll turn it to gray, and you can take another shape. Make sure it lines up. And then you can pick the blending mode. Okay, now we'll move into Photoshop, and I'll show you how to change the color in Photoshop. So what you need to do is first turn it to grayscale. So we'll go down here, and we'll go to Hue and Saturation, drag the saturation all the way down. Then we'll click on and add a solid color, and you'll pick whatever color you want. Let's pick a blue, and then you'll go over here to this blending modes options, and you can hover over each one of these and it'll show you a preview of what it will look like before you select it. And that's how you change the color in Photoshop. Okay, now I'll show you how to repeat the texture swatches the best way, the easiest way possible. So what you'll need to do is click on the swatch here, go to Object, Pattern, Make, hit OK, hit Size Tile to Art, and that'll make sure all the corners are automatically aligned, and then you can name it whatever you like. This is the Cotton Heather. And then you can click Done. And it will show up in your swatches panel over here, so you can now make a shape. And then click on the Cotton Heather pattern, and it will fill it in for you. And that's how to best turn the swatch into a pattern.